Hey, this is Eric for RegFox, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the image field to add images to the body of your RegFox page. So we're going to go down here and we're going to pass our image gallery field, and this is how you can set an image in an arrangement with columns and rows or with text like here. I have a whole other tutorial on that, be sure to check that out. So we can go down here to this little plus icon here, and just a reminder, this dotted line separates where display information is going to be from your data you're going to capture for registration. I like to keep them separate to keep people focused on completing registration, but as you want to add visuals down here, you can totally do that. Here's all the different options there, and the display elements are all through there. So yes, you can add videos and image galleries and body images, that's all fine, but I'm going to add an image up here, and this is a much more condensed list, and these are all visuals. So let's click this, and we're going to choose image, and this will open up a little modal here that will guide us through some settings. And the first one you'll see here is a suggestion to crop, and this allows you to customize the view of the image. You can turn it off if you don't want, and that will just present your image exactly as is. But a lot of people find the value of having these little shape crops, and so landscape is going to orient the image in a landscape mode, kind of left to right. Portrait will be vertically, think of like a selfie vertical orientation, and then we know what square and circle is. And for these three, the rectangles or the squares, you can use the rounded corners if you want. Obviously a circle is all round. And then on the control here for width, make it full width, will span the image to the entire left and right dimensions of the page, no matter what kind of device you're on. And so certain people who want to have that kind of look that takes over the page, that's great, that's there for you. But that's what full width does. So let's go back to rectangle here. We're going to choose an image, and I love The Office and I love Michael Scott. So we're going to drop an image in here for my little sample library. And there we go. We have our Michael Scott image there, and you can see it's nicely in the body of the page. And to show you some of these other controls, we can go to full width. And again, we can make it really big if we want. And again, this is a control that you might want to use based on the visuals or the design standards that you want for your page. So that's a little big for my taste, but let's go down to a square. Let's do rounded corners. Let's take off the full width. And so you can see what that does there. I'm going to go ahead and include text with the image. And so when I do that, we get this little text box open here, and I can choose the text placement. Do I want the text on the left or the right? And the text alignment, do we want it to be center or the top? That'll allow you to float the text as well. So you've got some great options there, but I'm going to grab some text and we'll paste it into here. And so I can hit done on that. And so there we see my little Michael Scott image there. When you are using text along the image, you also get additional options here for the sizes. So maybe I want to go to a medium size. Let's go take that to a circle. And so I can do that like that. So this is a little bit different than the image gallery, where the image gallery is going to be a collection of images. This is going to be one-to-one, and you've got all the controls there. And if you want to go wild with the text, again, we give you all these formatting options to accompany text and rich formatting along with that image. But you've got some great options there. And these image position, this is going to control how the image might crop. And so this center is going to pick the very center of the image, and it's going to work its way out. But for reasons that you might want to change how the image views, you can change the position here. So maybe I'm going to go to the right center. I'm going to focus more on the other side. And so when you change that, you can see how it changes that little area there. But obviously for the circle, it was pretty good off the bat, so I'm going to keep it center. And so that is how that works. So image gallery, again, separate tutorial. Be sure to check that out. But for dropping images into the body, use the image field here. It gives you lots of controls there. And also be sure to check out our banner tutorial, where you can set really cool visuals here for backgrounds that will title your page and really set the design standard. So you can use images and videos and colors and all sorts of great things. So that's a tutorial there. Thanks for watching this one. We'll catch you on the next one.